Legend of Terrible here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as the Caravan of Blue Roses going up against the Ice Court, where our primary army is coming in as reinforcements, and it's an army full of crypt horrors that aren't quite at full strength. Now, this army here is really bad at dealing with what's coming up against us here. So we've got nearly 2 full stacks, a lot of missile units, and they've got fast missile units, and these guys here aren't going to be able to catch them. And since they've got very low armor, they're very vulnerable to these kind of units. So I'm just going to read out the email and jump into the battle, and we'll see how we go. I just want to check the battle difficulty. Yep, cool. I don't need to not control large army, so yeah, let's just load up the battle and I'll read out the email. So we say, it's High Legend. I got attacked by 2 Kislev armies full of fast missile cavs and some anti-large units. My army is mainly equipped horror spam and an additional lord providing magic. I tried this battle multiple times, but I am unable to get victory. Appreciate it if you could give it a go. Right. Well, I appreciate you. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Oh, man. Okay, yeah, we can't have those reinforcements coming in from there. But Legend, you could kill their missile units. Yeah, we would kill their missile units, but you got to keep in mind as well that this is our primary army. They're going to send all their horse archers over here anyway. We'll come in first. Even if we delay them by a minute, we'll still end up getting pincered, and it won't work because these are mostly high tier units. And because they've got by our blood, we're not going to be able to just rout them off the battlefield. That will not work. Okay, if we're going to bring them anywhere, let's have a look. Where we should go. It's not the greatest map ever for us. This might be a bit too close to their reinforcement spot here, but there's loads of trees here. So trees can provide us with a lot of cover from their missile units. We'll lose 20% of our melee attack, but so will they for all of their monster units. Probably not ideal, actually. I think going over here seems like the best option. And we've got our garbage garrison coming in, which we might be able to use those as bait if I bring them here, so not within the forest, and just use them to maybe try to bring the horse archers over here to rush at us, run them in through this way so that maybe as they're coming through here, then our reinforcements arrive and maybe then we pin them down. I'm not sure. I mean, the timing on that's got to be pretty damn precise. He also hired a regiment of renown here, which this unit, like, it's a good unit, but it's totally useless in this scenario. So if I was to send it to try to pin down anything, it'll die before it gets close. Because one thing, the enemy, they can fire a 360-degree range, and they're only maybe 10 speeds slower than us. So we're going to need a good minute to be able to catch up to them, and we'll be dead by that point. So we can't really use that here. So instead, I'll just put it here and just land it. And we've just got to buy time until they arrive. Now, we don't have heaps of Winds of Magic. He said this is his spellcaster, essentially. Wind of Death does make a lot of sense, especially against all those infantry that are coming in there. So all I got to do here is just try to hold out. I'm not trying to waste their ammo. That's just a bonus. Although they're blobbing up a fair bit. Now, that could be good. All right, let's lure them over to the forest, actually. Hang on. Right, change your plans here, then. Maybe you come in from this spot. Now, I don't think the horse archers are the ones hitting us. I think it's more likely that the light war sleds are doing damage. Because they're bullets. I have a much harder time dodging a bullet than dodging an arrow, just because the projectile speed is significantly faster and also has armor piercing, which dishes out more damage. Now, we could use Raise the Dead to pin them down and do some damage to them. But the thing is, I'm not actually that worried about these guys here. I'm actually more worried about them. Because these ones here have already used up a fair amount of their ammo. And there's an incarnate elemental of beasts there. That's quite a dangerous unit. If we end up blobbing up, that'll do a lot of damage because it's got a mortis engine effect. Okay, now that we've brought them into the forest, a lot of the arrows are going to be blocked by the trees. So how much longer until they show up? 2 minutes. Okay. You just stay back. You're just not going to trade well here. Bring them in. You just land. Try to draw them in further, if we possibly can. If they want to shoot at these guys here, that's no big deal. It's just trash. Could use a zombie summon to just soak up their ammo, but I have found that the AI doesn't really like shooting at your summons all that much, especially on higher difficulties. This one here, they may be trying to shoot at a little bit. I can't really bring it back any further. Let's use that. Okay, this is good. See how they've got their light war sleds in melee here? This is really good because it's going to be really easy for these guys to come in. Oh my god, this took a long time. And just resume the fight. Because yeah, once you've actually got them pinned down in melee, they don't really try to pull out that well. Look, this one here as well, but if I bring that in, it's just going to get shot. So just wait. Bring it in with the rest of the Crypt Horrors. That's it. Yeah, that's good. Get the light war sleds here. I'm not too concerned about these ones. That's it. So they're bringing their guys in more and more. That's good. I'm not opposed to using a summon here. Alright, let's do that. Just to keep them in this area. Just a little bit longer. Because the worst thing that can happen to us now is that they just run away as soon as our guys come in. Because if we can pin them down and actually get these guys to fight them, they'll easily crush them. But the problem here, like you said in the email, they're too fast. But they're not moving right now. Because we're not trying to skirmish at them. Don't try to do anything that's absolutely futile. Instead, try to do what is actually going to work. But mentioned your garrison's getting so badly hurt. Why don't you care about your garrison? Right. Ooh, not yet, not yet, not yet. Alright. One more summon. I just need to keep them here a little bit longer. That one's come in to fight. That's okay. That one's got the hunger, so it'll regenerate a little bit. Just don't want it getting shot too much. Come on, a little bit longer. Good, they're sending more and more of them into melee. Most of the horse archers have used up all their ammo now anyway. We're just buying time here. Actually, I don't want to buy time. I need them to hurry up. There we go. Now get in. Try to surround them. And they've had no opportunity to shoot us. Now, there's another army on the way, but let's try to get rid of this one here first. Makes a lot of sense, I think. Get in there. Alright, we want to kill them quick, so let's use this. So the light war sleds, yeah, they did a lot of damage. They were always going to do a lot. But it was a bunch of trash that we've lost. Just, you know, the settlement garrison. I don't think he cares about that. Good. Wrap around them. And let's really try to focus on getting rid of the light war sleds. Because that is a very high value unit. Okay, this one over here, it's taken a fair bit of damage. I could use a invocation of Nehek to bring them back a little bit, but I'm not sure if that's where we should really be spending our Winds of Magic, because a lot of infantry over here, if we charge out at them, they're going to shred us. Wind of Death seems like a better option, in my opinion. And I imagine he just recruited this unit as an emergency unit, so I don't think he really cares that much about it. Okay, we got some decent value out of all that. None of our Crypt Horrors, I think, died. Because, yeah, they're just not able to dish out much damage to us. Okay, good. The action at ambushes, they're coming into melee. This is why fighting in the forest can actually be so useful. Even if we're taking a melee debuff. But they don't get a melee debuff. Legend, you've got a 20% melee debuff. No, it's fine. It's good. Okay, that's a problem. Alright, I need to pin that guy down on zombies or something. Because this one here, because we're kind of blobbed up a bit, that's going to be doing a lot of damage to us. Actually, stop that. I should have come over here earlier. Damn it, I'm pinned down here now. I need to bring back these ones away from that incarnate elemental of beasts. Because it's going to do a lot of Mortis Engine damage. Let's have the zombies. I want to fight everything else, I just don't want to fight this fucking guy right here. Because, yeah, that damage, it's not heaps, but it's because all of them are being affected by it, essentially getting rid of all of our regeneration. Okay, now let's get another zombie. Actually, no, just wait, because as all these missile units come in, they're going to be kind of blobbed up, I think. They're still got that. You get back over here. You can keep fighting, you're not doing too bad. Yeah, they're going to blob up, I think, and then that would be a good opportunity to use Wind of Death. So let's just see how we go. Plus, we've got the trees in here that's going to block all of their missiles. Actually, if we go to the right of the back here, you need to get back on the ground, or else you're just going to get targeted. We're actually not taking the melee debuff, but the trees will still protect us. playing as the Wood Elves here today, essentially. Okay, so that's keeping it distracted. So, but there is another one over here that hasn't quite made it. We do want to fight everything else, everything except for the Incarnate Elemental Beasts. Yeah, these guys here, they're a bit stuck. Just got to keep giving them the order over and over again. If I have to withdraw them, I will. Try to preserve the integrity of his army. But yeah, don't be fighting the Incarnate Elemental Beast. It's not going to work for us. Alright, yeah, to have that one, just keep fighting zombies. Okay, doesn't have a huge area of effect, so we just need to keep an eye on this. Okay, he didn't take that many casualties. Yeah, and keep that Incarnate Elemental Beast fighting that. This is looking good here. Alright, I'm just going to go... Oh, hang on. Just wait. I mean, looks like they're even coming into melee. We're going here. Just need to keep an eye on their unit cards. Make sure... That's okay if that one's out. It's not too damaging to single entities. I would send him down, but we kind of really need him. Move back a little bit. Move back. Alright, that blob going in there looks amazing. I'm going to take it. I overcasted that, right? Yeah, I definitely did, and we got 36,000 damage with that one cast. Just didn't look like it was all that damaging. Right, move back. Oh, we've got the Golden Knight silencing us. Right. Yeah, you can fight them as long as we stay away from the Incarnate Elemental Beast. The fact that they're sitting here just fighting zombies, that's exactly what we want. I want all of them to come over here, for sure, just not the Incarnate Elemental Beast. These guys won't last that much longer, and we have got enough Winds of Magic to pin him down a little bit longer, and still cast one more Wind of Death. Could use the Forbidden Rod, but he's getting pretty dangerously close to death. But legend, he's already dead. Right, this one, yeah, move these back. Fight this one here instead. Alright, here we go, let's take this, and... a huge blob of infantry. Get him. How do we go with that one? Good, another 30-odd thousand in damage. Okay, now I'm pretty sure the bouncer power should be in our favor, so... At some point we're going to have to deal with this thing unless we can army loss it. So let's try and spread out now and break out of this corner, just so it doesn't dish out as much damage as what we've done with the Winds of Death. Alright, yeah, let's move back. I'd like to get this guy over here to... Oh no, it's anti-infantry. We've got to be careful with that. Let's move out, guys. In a bit of trouble. Banner of Eternal Flame's not really going to do anything for us here. A little bit of extra damage. I don't think any of them have flame resistance. That's it. We got to get in there and get rid of these ice guards. They've actually done quite a lot of damage because they're like the only unit that actually decided not to get into a blob and actually shoot. So if we have a look at the Incarnate Elemental of Beasts, it's done a lot of damage, but I think most of that is just zombies. And yeah, oh, hang on, this one over here. Yeah, this one's closer to it. Move it back. Just try to cycle out our guys where needed. Because now I don't want to be in a blob. I want to try to get our guys in there, surround them where we possibly can. And the ones that are particularly damaged, go and have a break and get some regen. Where are you? Come on, I need you to get in there and kill that Incarnate Elemental of Beasts. The sooner it goes down, the better, because yeah, it is inflicting a lot of damage. So in my opinion, it wasn't actually the Horse Archers that were the big threat, it was actually the Incarnate Elemental of Beasts. But you know, I'm probably using very different tactics to him here. Alright, biggest problem here is that this guy is so close to death. Just move him back. Alright, so just making sure that our most damaged units are taking a bit of a break. Okay, good. We must have Did we army lost them? Yes, we did, because they've got to buy our blood and it's full health. Good, so that one's decaying down to nothing. 40,000 damage. But I beat it. 60,000 damage. I think they're trying their last little bit to kill our guys. Look, we've already won. Get him off the battlefield. Okay, it'd be really good to kill the Golden Knight. And yeah, just run down as much of this as possible so that it's not so bad. And, you know, army integrity is fine. Just have to come up with a good plan that's actually going to suit us. You know, there's nothing wrong with taking a defensive position that causes a debuff on your units. Which, you know, like I said, we lost a bit of our melee attack, but we gain a lot more resistance fighting in the forest against a missile-focused army. But yeah, we were, in this tactic here, most vulnerable to the incarnate elemental of beasts. Probably not going to kill it because it's very close to the edge here. But just do as much as you can. Right, we'll pause the recording as I run these guys down because this isn't very interesting. Okay, the Golden Knight got away, but I actually killed both of their lords. Well, we're about to. So they were both Drujinas, and they're both gone. Cool. Oh wow, heroic victory. Nice. Yeah, they really tried to focus fire on him. But I think the overall results are pretty good. Only a handful of the crypt horrors got killed. The garrison got obliterated, but who cares? It'll come back straight away. Because yeah, it would have been good if we had wounded her, because that way she won't get any experience, so she doesn't get better. But that's... she will probably get, what, 2 levels up for this. I don't know. So yeah, none of them got wiped out. That's good. Alright, and then, because you're still in pretty good shape and you're absolutely hemorrhaging cash at the moment, but you got a good amount in reserve, I don't think you need the replenishment rate. I don't think they're going to come back, so let's just take the money. You shouldn't have any trouble finishing them off now.
If I could only find them.
Because yeah, the vampire accounts have got really good replenishment rate. God, I don't know. I mean, it's his it isn't. It's just one zombie. I don't know what he wants me to do here. It's like I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Could just end it here and just send it back to him. That's probably the wisest thing to do. I tell you what, we'll save it here. That's what I'm going to send back to him. I just want to make sure that nothing else happens over the end turn. Sends back angry email. Legend, that was my favorite zombie unit. How could you? That's why I saved it before the battle. Because yeah, it's on legendary difficulty, but it's not Iron Man mode. Just want to make sure there's no catastrophes over the end turn here. Yeah, oh, that's interesting. You'll be fine. You'll be able to beat that easily because yeah, you got Hillman Course. That's definitely like a fight that one manually. It's auto resolve victory, so this should be fine. Oh, you're just going ham on those. Of course, playing Hillman Ghost, of course, you're gonna spam them zombies. Like I said, I've already saved the save file to send back to him. I was just checking to make sure everything's okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. So yeah, we'll send him that one from the first battle that I auto-resolved. But there was no catastrophes over the end turn. I don't imagine he's going to have a hard time fighting either of those 2 battles manually. Neither of them are disaster battles. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you learned something. The main thing to take away from this is don't be afraid to take a seemingly disadvantageous defensive position if your units get a debuff, if it gives you a tactical edge over your enemy, or even more important, if it debuffs your enemy even more. Because even though it doesn't say that it gives a debuff to missile units, trees block their shots, so it acts as missile resistance. The thicker the trees, those trees in that battle was probably worth about 30 to 40% missile resistance. If we had been fighting that exact same battle out in the open, I guarantee you we would have taken significantly more casualties. And that's probably one of the reasons why their missile units, missile infantry, refused to actually shoot and instead they went into melee and allowed me to wind of death them. So making your enemy behave badly is a tactical advantage. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.